Welcome back to EMS One News Insider Analysis. Ed Bauter and Dan Schwester from the Overrun. Danny, we got a good story from Cheshire EMS today. So here in the EMS One News story, we have Cheshire EMS Chief Charles McMurrer was appointed in June. He's the second EMS chief to leave this operation in 2 years. Danny, what do we know about this?
Well, so far, he is the second chief of department to resign since June 2023. The article does go on to talk about that there was potentially a problem with union leadership and members of this 30-member department, that they were planning a vote of no confidence, but they chose not to. This is a longtime employee. This chief was a longtime employee. This wasn't somebody that they just brought in from the side. And it seems to me, I mean, if one person leaves, it's kind of an individual issue. I think if you have more than one person leave like that, you might have a system. You might have to take a look.
No, and I think that's right. And this chief left. He cited burnout as well among the reasons for leaving. He is the second chief in about a year to leave. So I think the interesting question is, and this is an organization that only has about 30 employees. So this isn't a huge system. So I think the question that's interesting in this system is this a systems problem where this organization is just, they're burning the candle at both ends for the staff because this guy was here for 15 years, or the organization started in 2022. He's been in EMS for 15 years. So is this a systems thing where this particular area is just more prone to burnout among the staff? Or was this actually a problem that we're putting the wrong people in positions of leadership? It's something that we see in EMS a lot, right? Where I think anecdotally we talk about rearranging leadership structures with no real plan moving forward. And here, I wonder if it's a situation where two of the wrong people were just put into positions of leadership, or if it's just this system is, I hate to say beyond broken, but is it a systems problem where there's so many errors that it just kind of falls on the leader,
Yeah, this is a tough situation, and the article is not very in-depth. And we don't know the area. You've seen one EMS system, you've seen one EMS system.
Right.
That being said, we have a situation here where they picked somebody, they found out he wasn't a good fit, they picked another person, found out he wasn't a good fit. The question now has to be organizationally, how are we doing this process of picking people, and how is this working out?
Right.
If something happens like this, you have to do a root cause analysis. You really have to look at, it's not good for your staff, it's not good for the department to not have vision and leadership. Now they're in limbo again, and they have an assistant chief who might get the job, but that's kind of a tough situation. And would you want to be coming into this? I don't know that I would. I think they need to do some soul searching. They definitely have to look at what's been going on in the department. They have to engage their stakeholders, which this may be a hard thing for the elected leadership or the town leadership to do. You're going to have to sit down with your people. You're going to have to sit down with your chiefs, your outgoing chiefs, and your assistant chief now, and see what's going on. What is the problem? Is this a scheduling thing? Is there an operations issue? Or is it more of a cultural thing that you have to work on?
Absolutely. And that's something where it takes the acknowledgement of leadership to say, all right, we're in this situation now. So is it a problem that we're running staff too long? Are the shifts too long? What is it about this particular area that is causing these problems? And, talking about the root cause analysis, you also have to have a bit of humility and kind of look back at your organization, right? Are we achieving the goals that we're trying to achieve? Are we servicing the members of our community the way that we're trying to? Are we doing what we're trying to do in EMS, which we're trying to improve the outcomes of patients in our community? We're also trying to improve the organizational, effect that we actually have as a group. So this is a very interesting story. I'd like to see what's going to happen with this organization moving forward. Are they going to take the time and, for lack of a better term, strip it down and find out what the actual problem is, where we can move forward? Was this a personality problem, or was this an organizational problem? Let us know what you guys think. How you run into problems in your organization where perhaps we've had the wrong person in leadership? It's a fun question asking that in EMS, right? But for EMS One News Insider Analysis, Ed Bauter and Dan Schwester from the Overrun. Check out all of our stuff on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify, and we'll talk to you next time.